Hello, YouTube. I should have set this to the starting soon screen, but I didn't think about it, so this is what you get, me setting up. And hello, Twitch. Sorry I'm late. I'm always late. I'm not always late, but whatever. Let me just set up my dashboard and then I'll post on Discord. And then I'll put music on. I heard a sound. I heard another sound. I'm hearing things. Kagorli, hello, and first, congratulations. Let there be light. Is it too dark? I don't want to turn on any more lights. I think it's just because the sun's coming in. And once it goes down a little bit more, it'll be the light of my life. Thank you. Oh, never mind. What? Oh. Yeah, I'm here, but I am quite dark. But yeah, it's just because the contrast. The books are like white with brightness. Kazar, welcome in. Pagorli, welcome in. Coda, welcome in. Hello. I have a protein shake. I wanted strawberry, but we didn't have any, so it's raspberry. That was so dumb and it choked on my laugh. Suavi, welcome in. Spot Monk, hello. Raltzer, welcome. Gifted your game to my friend's daughter. Let's see how the review goes. Oh, excellent. Oink, oink. What? I'm cool. I wanted to actually drink some of this, though. I guess it's okay. Raspberry. Ugh. No, it's a protein shake. Tamer, welcome in. I wanted to do a cashew and strawberry, so I put cashew in. And then I was like, oh, we don't have any dehydrated strawberry. We just have dehydrated raspberry. And I should probably use that up. But like, yuck. Not to brag, but I saw one of my friends now owns your game. Kinda an influencer now. That's so awesome. Thank you. I was looking last night on YouTube for my game, as I do now. And I actually found a couple things. Isn't that so cool? I found a YouTuber that I know from some of my comments or comments in my other videos and streams that he is making a short series with my game. Oop. Just chapsticked my mic. And then I found a video of a woman speaking in Portuguese, playing in Portuguese, my game, but then it had like an AI dub of her voice to English. That was so interesting and cool. Like I'm touching my voice, my is getting played on strangers' computers all over the world. It's pretty cool. Nick, hello, welcome in. I still haven't put the music on, but my lips are dry, so priorities, one thing at a time. Oh, that's good. Mr. Worldwide, it's true. I'm kind of a big deal. And I recorded a lessons learned video on the release day morning. And I haven't like finished editing the video yet, but now I have to go change some things because I was like, localization sucks, don't ever do it. And then now I'm like, that is actually pretty cool and might be worth it. Nick got a mash. You will live in Reuben, Minnesota. You will find work as an archaeologist. Oh, what happened with the comma there? That's strange. That's one to fix. It will join the Will. I already fixed that. They will join a kickboxing class led by Pagorli. Oh my gosh. And they will become an insufferable biker, but at least it's a great way to stay in shape. There you go. Very fit. Gonna leave in saying it sucks and cut in actually it's amazing. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm gonna be like, hey, I heard from the future here. It's actually not bad. And here's the reasons that it's might be worth it. Hold on. I'm taking a note of the bad mash. And by take a note, I mean I'm messaging Coda so that I can reference it later. Pagorli, I saw your message just now. You can invert it. But, like in the settings. But I agree, I feel like the setting should by default be backwards. Doot. Thank you. Do a short where you clip yourself and then talk about it being awesome. Then you get some marketing in shorts. That's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, I just saw your feedback post. Sorry, I didn't notice it before now. Stevie, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness, we're still getting started here. Hello. Yag, welcome in. Stevie, welcome. No Pants Club. Edie Doo, hello, welcome in. Turning Cog, welcome. Rage, hello, welcome. Oh my goodness. I was literally just getting music pulled up because I started late, and so then I just was like, I'll start unprepared and then we'll do everything else after. Actually, you know, it'd be kind of cool, kind of dumb, and kind of cool. A lot of stuff, but I have something specific in mind. Oh, what did you just do? Oh gosh, I can't see. Hold on. Okay, I can't see. Hold. Where is this? What? Oh, because I opened everything. Hold on. Here we go. Yes. Hair is wild. Is this a new seasonal do? Wait, my hair? Oh, wait, what? Oh my gosh. Did you check Steamworks how many copies are sold in different areas? It's worth a good indicator of localization with worse. I haven't looked at that yet. I should. I mean, I've like briefly glanced at it. Lurking and escaping. Oh, gotcha. I forgot to say, how was your stream? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Chaos. I should look into that though. The distribution of purchases. I've only seen like a few where it's like, oh, there's one from Russia today. Cool. You know, stuff like that. And like the reviews I've been getting in all languages, which is cool. Love me a messy bun. Yeah, it's so warm. I'm like boiling. I have the fan on me right now. Hope you're having a good day so far. I am. I had to do a thing today. That sucks. I hate having to do a thing. I hate having plans. But I did it and it's done and now I don't have to do it anymore. And so that's good. It is a lot of hair. My hair? Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to push play. I just spontaneously updated to Godot 4.6 on this without its permission. I was talking with Coda about it. I was like, I need to stop looking at my Steam numbers so much because I'm obsessed and refreshing and like Stream was lovely. You saw it. It was lovely. It was such a nice experience. If anyone here isn't following Stevie, you really should be. It was so chill and just like chatting and she was getting good work done. So then I was able to get good work done. Mr. Kez, I'm so happy Mr. Kez can't go over sleep date Saturday. Crazy in a cool way. Oh, good. Do you hate him? I had a text though saying I need to do another 100-mile round trip on Thursday to the hospital. Then I have to drive again on Friday. Didn't want to have to drive again Saturday. Oh, nice. You got out of plans. Stevie who? Okay. I can see the Raider rectangle. And Nick, thank you for the 3 stream streak, or the streak of shame, as we like to say. X Job and Young Acid, welcome in. You came in at like the same exact second. Welcome. He's coming Sunday now, so we're going out for Sunday dinner. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so here's the thought. I want to stop looking at my numbers, my Steam stats constantly. And this is a game/app I made where you earn points for idling. And it plays chill music. So I was thinking maybe I should just put this on. And maybe we'll think of things to fix in it while we're here. Because it has a bunch of my music already in it. Maybe just like put some things down. I don't know how much money I have. Do you all like plants? Should we just do some big plants everywhere? Appliances are kind of fun too. The sound effects are a bit awful. A bit too much, perhaps. Something like this. Just put that on the floor. It'll be fine. Hank Green worked with an app developer to make an idle game like that to help people put down your phone. Yeah, that was like the Yarn one too, right? Little Robot Games, welcome in. I got distracted just decorating this room a little bit, and I was just trying to turn it on to idle. I'm surprised I'm last streaming long enough to have a streak right now. Oh, that's fair. Plants are for girls, and girls have cooties. Ew. Well, what if you have cooties? Here, we can do a manly statue of the thinker and some romantic candles, because that's always nice. Okay, let's focus. Stream. Okay, so it should be playing music. The sound effects are a bit much. Okay. Inside your phone, there's a room with a little bean in it, and the little bean is trying to knit, but if you pick up your phone, you knock them over, they lose their progress. He's knitting socks. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I can turn down the sound effects. Okay. So this, you get a point, a credit to print more things in the room for every 5 minutes. But I think I'm going to change it to be like continuous point earning. Also put the walls up. Oh, the wall's broken here. Put the walls down then. Look at the globe. Isn't that cool? Also, the zoom is stuck. I thought I'd be able to adjust that, but I can't. Didn't want to decorate with interior foliage. My wife had other plants. Ah. How did launch day go? It went so well, Grumble. Welcome in. I'm gonna check the numbers one more time just to share on stream. What game is this? Oh, Young Acid. This is Focus Space. This is like a little project I put together. How did lunch day go? I loved lunch day. It was so filling and nourishing. Hairstyle is wild +1 stream number. Thank you. Are you the CEO of Big Fauna? What? We love plants. I'm yet to see a cootie. You're not looking hard enough. Okay, let me just pull up the numbers and refresh them. More number. Number went up, you guys. Number. Okay. I'm just gonna share the stats. and like talk a little bit about it. And then we'll actually like talk about what we're doing today. Gotta turn down the music. That like immediately got too loud. You know what? Piano chill. Piano chill. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do today, because actually big news. I'm being so stupid right now. I actually have really big news, but I keep getting distracted. There's so much going on. V-Square, welcome in. What's happening today? I'm about to share the numbers from my launch, and then I'm going to share some big news. And then we're going to get to work. I am all over the place. Peer pressured us to be proud of you before we rated over. Oh, and did it work? Were you? To work? I don't think I can. Numbers from lunch: 480 calories, 30 grams of protein. Oh, that's intense. That's a lot of protein to calories. Claymore F? No. Oh no. Apparently peer pressure works. Oh, that's good. Are you making a space game? Because I'm making one too. Maybe. That's actually the news. But let's do the numbers first. Okay, so I released Stop and Smell the Flowers on Steam. Rodrigo, welcome in, lovely lad. Hello. Welcome. I'm giving an update on numbers, and then I have an announcement. Okay, so I released it on Monday, Stop and Smell the Flowers. That's the link if you guys want to check it out. So now it's Friday, which means it's been public for 4 days, because it launched at 7 p.m. and now it's 7 p.m. again. Stop and Smell the Flowers. Love the name. Thank you, Vibber. Welcome in. Yeah, the original name was Chasing Phylums, and Coda, my partner, and I were just like bouncing off of each other ideas for names, and we were like kind of on all of them, and then that one just came to me and I said it, and we were like, okay, yep, 100%, like lock it in. Anyway, okay, sorry, I'm so distracted right now. So 4 days in, I released with 2,260 wish lists. And whenever someone who wishlisted your game buys it, it stops being a wish list. So the wish list should go down when you release a game. My wish list went up, which I mean is also kind of normal with a launch. But my wish list went up to 2,709. So that's like 440 new wish lists in 4 days, which is a lot compared to how few I had before and how intensive a growth that is. My purchase was titled Stop and Smell the Boys. I was so confused. Oh, you bought the bundle. Ball City, welcome in. Hello. It is nice. So, okay, wish lists have gone up quite a lot in a short period of time. I have sold 566 copies of the game. And 14 people have returned the game, which is 2.5% return rate. Average is around 10 to 15 return rate. So that's really good. Although there's still time if people wanted to return it later. Like if they bought it and then this weekend they try it and decide to return it, that might be like an influx of returns, but we'll see. There are 25 people playing it right now, which is crazy. I think the max players at the same time concurrent was like 40 or something, which is also really cool. The net revenue, so the revenue after Steam's cut taxes and returns, is just under $2,000 right now. Which means, well, you have to make at least 1,000 to get reimbursed the application fee from Steam of $100, which, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's 100, but it feels like a big deal to me because it's like a validating milestone. And yeah, with 566 sales and 2,200 starting wish lists, that means my wish list conversion rate is like It's over 20%, and it's only day 4, and usually the first week expected wishlist conversion is like 15%. So it means I'm already surpassing significantly the wishlist to conversion ratio, and it's not even the end of the week. There's a lot of wine and sausage. Yeah. In my copy, I was a flower and no one would pick me. Oh no. Oh. That's cute. Anyway, okay, so that's the numbers. That's where we're at. You can refresh it a lot and it'll keep updating. So I just gotta force myself to stop. I think you're priced at impulse buy price, so that helps. Definitely. Definitely. I'm excited for you. Thank you. Honestly, the biggest thing to me is seeing people, especially people that are speaking languages I would never be able to talk to these people. I don't think I'd ever meet these people, but they're playing my game, they're reviewing my game, they're coming into my Discord and leaving feedback on my game in their own language, and we're able to have a conversation. And I think that's super cool. And like, just my measurement of success for this game was that one person I don't know pays money for the game and is happy to have done so, like is happy with it. And that's obviously been well past now. And I've had such nice reviews. I forgot to mention my review rate. I have 23 reviews at this point, although I haven't checked if that's gone up, but it had been 23. Yeah, still 23. And it's 91% positive. And it's actually more than that. There was one that doesn't count because it was from a key. But otherwise, like, so it'd be even more than 91%. That's like so nice. I get invested when I spend a long time watching someone build something and do well. It do well feels like winning a lottery ticket. I mean, it's not like a lottery ticket level earnings, but it's more than I expected, which is really nice. This seems great. Congrats. Thank you. I'm not like, I mean, I am quitting my job anytime soon. I already quit my job, but like, this isn't gonna, you know, pay for, like, this adds like a month to my runway, and it took like 3 months to make it. But that was 3 months very sick and then working full time while doing it in the evenings. So we'll see. So then, okay, quit my job last year to do indie as well. Yikes. Nice though. Nice. Yay. That's, I don't know. I'm so hype on this, and I hope everyone does it. And like, we need to seize the means of production. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're making art here, and like, it should be made. Congratulations. Crazy that people from everywhere are playing your game. I was translating it, by the way. What languages were the players speaking? Translating sucked. And I was never going to translate a game again, but then this has been so cool that now I'm rethinking that plan. Oh, Fuel, welcome in. Sees the memes. Oof production. It is an oof production. I think I translated like 13 languages, and I've been getting feedback in like Russian and Chinese and Portuguese, which is pretty cool. It's a win for me since I watch the stream regularly. Now I know I was watching the right streamer who wins. Aw. Okay. My ADHD got the best of me one year. I've accomplished nothing. No, don't say that. You learned what not to do. What plans shouldn't have been fleshed out. And that's something. That's not nothing. Okay. So now... Oh, you can ignore that. I have an announcement. Okay, so first of all, this is my Instagram. I'm trying to flesh out my Instagram a bit more. Please follow me on Instagram. It would make me ever so happy. I also have like a I Heart Funny Boys Instagram, but this is the one that's like the official studio one, Bread Factory Games. And anything I post that's related to one of my games is going to go on this channel. And if it doesn't go on this channel, it's going to be linked to it. So please give it a follow if you use Instagram. The other thing, so I've been giving this a lot of thought. This is not a spontaneous decision. The life sim. We have to talk about the life sim. I'll see these a lot more than Blue Sky. I'm an avid reel scroller. I'm very happy. Excellent. Excellent. There's a problem with the life sim as it currently is. So my life sim is also a colony sim, god sim, whatever. Oh, music got too loud. Shh, 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 shh. No, no, no. It's also a colony sim and god sim, whatever. So it's kind of like two different genres, where one is like a macro level and you're looking at this whole civilization and everyone's kind of doing their own things and you're looking from far away. But then also there's the life sim component where you can zoom in close and you can control an individual. And when you say around $2,000, you mean USD? I do, yes. Love the sound effects, by the way. Thank you. I need to tweak it so it doesn't play every single value in the slider, but just like when you let go, because it's too much. Yeah, Coda thought the same. He thought they were hanging from the ceiling, and I was like, no, they're bowing. They're standing on the floor and they're bowing. No, they're not dead. Okay, so it's two different perspectives, right? And I'm running into technical issues. Why are they buying from the ceiling? They're not. They're just in a different room. Like, this is its own scene. Yeah, I'm sure. God damn it. Like, see how she's not running through their office? She's like somewhere else. Like, they're somewhere else. Damn it. Anyway, okay. So yeah, there's a conflict there that's like, in order to get close up, I kind of need less creatures in the world. And if I want it to be more creatures in the world, I can't have it be looking as nice when we're close up. And I was trying to like cut corners with when we're close up that are starting to really like bother me and just not work. So like when you're in the apartments on like the second story, you're like walking through walls. You like constantly, they just like walk through every piece of furniture. They walk through walls. They just like teleport around. And I don't know, something's bothering me about it. And then also, I'm concerned about the timing of it. I'm concerned about the size of the project. So I have an idea, and it's kind of stupid, and I'm okay with it being stupid. I'm okay with making a mistake here and doing something wrong because I have time. Do you need the ability to control individual creatures? I ask because you're trying to cover multiple genres. Have you thought about cutting some of it out? That's literally the plan. That's literally exactly where I'm going with this. For me, my passion is life sims and controlling the individual creatures more than doing the whole world, simulating the whole world at once. So my plan is to make a smaller, like take the existing life sim, do a clone of it, like branch off of it, cut out a ton of stuff and make it a themed life sim so that it's narrower in scope and there's just like a limitation to what you would expect rather than it be all of life. Because like The Sims, whatever, it's all of life that it's trying to represent. And because of that, it's enormous. And if I just said, okay, it's life, but it's only life on a spaceship. It's only life in an office working environment in Japan. And it's not like everything. I feel like that would make it a lot more palatable. And okay, so here's the stupid part. I'm going to rescope it to be a 3-month-long project starting now. Or starting in September, I should say. When I'm full-time. Because once I go back to work, it's going to be hard again for a little bit. But then starting September 1st, when I'm full-time, 3 months. That's my plan. That's the scope that I'm going to aim for. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing concept art. I can even show you the post for tomorrow. Oh no, I can't. Damn it. It's not on this one. It's on the other account. Whatever. I already have a post for tomorrow of another concept art of another flavor of this. And so I'm just going to be, feeling out different ideas. And that's what I'm going to do on stream today is I'm going to make pros and cons lists for some of the different ideas of what these slices could look like and figure out what needs to get cut out to make it possible. And possibly redo this image so it doesn't look like they're hanging from the ceiling. I don't know why everyone's seeing that. That bothers me. But like, do you see she has toast in her mouth? Like, that's adorable. You guys are so busy focusing on the hanging men. Really love the art. Thank you. It was the first thing Coda said when he saw it too. He was like, why are they hanging from the ceiling? Hey Slater, welcome in. Hello. Isn't a clear border in the two panels not the change of color? Like the floor is green up here and it's then a blue wall. I'll draw a line or something. I don't know. But it is very funny. It looks like a speed stripe. It helps with the falling. They're similar colors. Yeah, that's true. Gotta go fast in the office. The floor is too clean. It can be a seam wall. That's a good point. Just finished from a stream where I finished Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 and it did really well. Nice! Thought they were hunted and mounted. Goddamn. But like, do you like the flavor? Do you like this idea? I feel like this turned out so cute. Cody, welcome in. You just missed my announcement. They do look dead. God damn it. They're just bowing. They're being respectful. I can see myself in it. I'm not repeating my... I'm just kidding. Cody, I can't believe you missed it. Well, first I talked about numbers, and you love numbers. There's so many spacey games, something different would be nice. You like the Japan City one, you mean? You feel like there's a lot of spacey games? I felt like the space one was kind of good because, I mean, there's so much space lore to pull from. Like, this is literally a meme. I just like drew a meme of the Picard facepalm. And also like, I feel like space isn't really popular with cozy. And so it would be like figuring out a way to make space cozy. Somebody have a clip for me. I'll just tell you. You want numbers first? So my wish lists were 2,260 on launch. Now they're 2,709. And I've sold 566 copies with 14 returns. So my wishlist conversion rate is over 20%, and it's day 4. If you don't like the one of the creatures, you can throw them out the airlock. That's true. Yeah. All right, and then the announcement I just made is the life sim, God sim I've been working on. I'm going to descope it, and I'm going to cut out the colony sim part of it. It's just going to be a life sim because I found too much conflict between the two genres coming together. Duck Detective, welcome in. Congrats on the launch success. Thank you. Space does give you more artistic creative too. Yeah, that's a thing too, because like when I was drawing the office one, like there were some details, like, you know, this guy's got his arm on the counter, and I thought to myself, I don't know anything about Japanese culture. Is that rude to have your arm on the table? You know, like I have no idea. So like it would require a lot of research for me to like put this together, but it is like there's also meme potential, of course, and like it is cute in a different way. Something I noticed when I was making the apartment buildings, because the apartment buildings, they're like individual apartments, and then I had like 2 or 4 of them stacked, and I was like, it would be cool to let you build the apartment. The chef chops it off if you have it on the table. Oh God, okay. It's not the elbow though, it's just the hand. I think originally he was supposed to be holding some food, but then I didn't give him anything, so he's just got his hand there. And he's like an old man, so you'd think he'd be like doing like, because there's different things to do, right? There's like the most proper thing, there's the modern thing, and then there's the tourist thing, you know? And so I'd have to like know all these different ways of being. So it was going to require more research. Whereas the space one, I know everything about space. I know everything about space, but these aren't the only ideas I have. I have a bunch more. These are just the only ones I've drawn so far, because I want to post one a day on Instagram or so, like when I have them, at most one a day, of these different little collages of scenes. Emo only dance party. It's gonna have to wait a minute. These different little scenes that, I don't know, communicate kind of what I'm picturing. But I also want to go through it today on stream. And I'll just like continue to work on this as well. But I was like about to start this before stream, so now I'm going to do it on stream instead. Basically go through the different topics, the different ideas, and write pros and cons lists. Space is big and it has a lot in it, but also a lot of nothing in it as well. Exactly. Vinge, welcome in. Space has a lot of technical benefits because I can just say like, this is the edge of the world, right? It's the ship. There's nothing else. And I can define what that line of scope is very easily. Also, I've already made part of a life sim in space before that I can pull a lot of plans from and just recycle it into this project, because that never got finished. And I think a few people probably remember that one. And then, yeah, also like everything's flat, so it's a little simpler. But yeah, I mean, like this could be cool too. I could literally do for the office sim a fixed angle and just have everything in one building. Put in a holodeck, blow the scope up. No. But I could do that later as like an expansion on it. You do them as a series, the posts? Yes. And then I'm hoping to make at least some parts of each of these scenes in the existing life sim and make a little video of like what it would look like as the sim to then pair with this picture. So like this picture is here now, and then maybe I'll add into Yoinky Boinky. Okay, let's do like a respectful bow animation. Let's do a computer and like, you know, sitting at it doing your tippy tappies. And then we can do a karaoke machine. We can do, I don't know, sushi. And then give them neckties and stuff. I Heart Space Life, and then I Heart Office Life. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you mean for the games? Maybe. That would be cool. Ben Chilling, welcome in. Hello. Blow the scope up. That's that's something I would probably avoid. The original concept of the space life sim I made before was that they go to shipwrecks and they like can harvest things like scrap materials and like medicine and food stuff, and then they bring it back to the ship, to the main ship, and then they leave, and then it's just like an infinite, you can always go to another ship and get resources if you want, kind of thing, as like an external source of earning. Senior Pantalone, welcome in. A funny boy is here. Are these little guys supposed to be like your own version of Kerbals? They're just my little creature designs. I already have the 3D version. I've been working on these for a bit. I can show you. Hold on. Let me pull up something. Putting food in the oven. You make a really good point about the culture. You really don't want to get that wrong. Do you know about Dinkum? I do. Was there drama with the culture in that? I played Dinkum for a bit, but it didn't really grab me. But not because of like any opinions about the culture stuff. Okay, so since you asked, these are some of the emote icons. Oh my god, Senior Pantalone, thank you for the gift subs. That's so nice. Oh, Steve, you got one. Steve, you rated us. Thank you so much. That's so nice. And Random Logic, I know that name. I don't know who these other people are, or I can't remember, but that's awesome. Thank you. But yeah, these are my like, this is my art. These are the traits arts. And then there's also, emotes. This one's transparent. Ooh, we got some bleeding here. And somewhere exists some video footage of them doing their thing. Oh, I'm also posting these on Blue Sky, so you can also react to it on Blue Sky if you're liking what you're seeing. Yeah, so like this is one with standing in a toilet. But yeah, this is them. Oops. It's fighting me. Bought me some trash talking rights. Nice. As it has no Aboriginal people in it, the devs have said they didn't include them as they don't know about the culture, don't want to get incorrect. Oh, interesting. Very cute. Didn't know if they were trying to take inspiration from Kerbal Space stuff. No, it's just a coincidence. I was just like, I had something specific I was referencing for these. But it's like an Adventure Time kind of very, very like E-tier character. Just like very minimal existence in the show. Still got backlash as it's based in Australia. Oh my gosh, Hype Train. What? Okay, why do they look so nervous right now? Oh, it's their little eyebrows. They got little eyebrows. But yeah, these are my guys. I'll like change their look based on what we end up going with. Like their hair and whether like what clothes they would have. But they're just naked in my game right now. Oh yeah, here's a little video I made of. Please stop. So this is like with this apartment building. This was causing so much issues. But just like kind of made me aware of like, because yeah, you're gonna just walk into their apartment and then teleport up. And I just think a nav mesh would do better. Like that would solve a lot of these issues, but having a nav mesh with that many creatures, really hard. Also doing a nav mesh when there's no, there's not much room to place stuff because they're just tiny little doll houses would be impossible. Like they can't avoid walking through the bed if this is what the room layout is. As naked as the goddess I heart intended. That's right. I did look at giving him clothes. Also, I do think it looks kind of like a Sarah Scribbles with the giant eyes. Big fan of Sarah. Anyway. I got distracted. I got so distracted. Should we do what? Emote dance party? Gotta run back to the dungeon. I eagerly await more news of the Bread Factory Ascension. Thank you. Wait, Cody, did you hear it's gonna be a 3-month project now? I think that's the biggest news. 3 months, should be done by December. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway. That's a spicy meatball. Yes. All right, back to your dungeon. Back to your hole. I don't know. Ziku, you got a gifted sub. Welcome in. Why are you so distracted? Everything's distracting to me. Also, I kind of have to pee. But let's do an emo-only dance party. I'm going to play a song that's near and dear to my heart that has been stuck in my head again lately. I'm so sorry.
Chop down trees, chop 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 down trees. Terraform the land, chop 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 down trees. Craft new furnishings, learn new recipes, decorate your space, hunt rare collectibles. Chop down trees, landscape as delight. Chop chop chop, chop chop chop. It's your space. Chop chop chop, learn new trees. Chop 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 chop. She's working the old bread factory. What did I just say? She's working the old bread factory.
Coda made this song. This is an AI.
Down trees, terraform the land. Chop 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 down trees.
One more time.
New furnishings, learn new recipes, decorate your space, hunt rare collectibles. Chop down trees, landscape as delight. Chop chop chop, chop chop chop. It's your space. Chop chop chop, learn new trees. Chop 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 chop. Oh no, she's working the old bread factory. What did I just say? She's working the old bread factory.
Okay. It's been stuck in my head for days. I just had to. Oh, God. The fuck did I walk into? Torque, welcome in. Also, Nor, welcome in. We were just having an emo-only dance party. That's a song Coda made. I have a hard time finding dance emotes whenever it's time to use them. I have so many. If you're sub to me, let's sample the torment that lives inside my brain. Oh my God, your mash didn't work. What the heck? Okay, that's another thing on my to-do list to fix. That sucks. Let's put the music back on and fix mash. So mash it can't handle it. I mean, that's just unacceptable. Okay, stop redeeming things that the bot is supposed to do and the bot's already broken. It's longer than 500 characters. Was it longer than 500 characters? Maybe. Failed to start. What? Okay. Maybe. The issue that I need to fix with the app. What? What? Oh. This is the other game. The issue that I need to fix is if it loses connection, there's no way to reconnect. All right, Yeg, you gotta mash. You're gonna live in a big pile of money. You're gonna find work as an ultrasound technician. Should be Anne. They will ask the hand in marriage of Donald Trump in a hot air balloon. They'll have a dog that they call their baby. Oh. Does he say yes? Oh. Yeah, let me give you another one. Although, if you don't wait long enough after I start it, like Yag didn't, then you get you get like a random name instead of someone in the chat's name. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, there you go. Why are you proposing to Trump? All right, Kezer. Gonna live in the underside of a wrestling ring next to the chairs and tables. You're gonna find work as an assistant to the regional manager. You're gonna marry I Heart Funny Boys, but never give up the Todoroki body pillow. Wow. And we'll have a lovely extended family who visits often. Aw, that all sounds so nice. Tricky, hello. Welcome in. Gonna go wash though. Lurk, have a good lurk. Rodrigo, you're gonna live in a house that has a smell. You're gonna find work as an airplane painter. Gonna go around town with Nick and Kezer. And you'll have the first case of COVID-28. Oh. Why does Kezer get such a nice ending? I get to propose. Senor Pantalone, you're gonna live in Reuben, Minnesota. This is the second one today. Who else was going to Reuben? Gonna find work as a middle manager of a systems distribution company. Gonna join a monastery with Kezer. You'll have Switch exclusive content. Nice. Finally, friends. Oh no. Okay, I have to pee like the Dickens. We're 8 minutes ahead of ads, but I'm just gonna run them early. Minnesota's kind of dope though. I enjoyed the times I visited. I'm from there, so I think it's great. There's a burrito in front of me. When did this happen? Okay, I'm gonna BRB. And then I'm gonna run ads, and then I will have peed, so I'll be in a better mood. Let me just throw the space back on. And BRB. Enjoy the ads. Hello. What did I miss? She can do the Fargo thing. What's the Fargo thing? Talk like a Fargoer, or do I murder people? All right, Coda got a fortune. You won't ever be able to tell if everything is going to be totally... You won't ever be able to tell if everything is going to be totally haywire. I guess that's good. That's good advice. Oh. All right. Got like 5 seconds left. Okay. Here, it's here. So, I've managed so far to not check other than the one time I did check. A fortune just for Kaiser. When you're right, you're right. So true. So undeniably true. I'm always right. Very good. Okay. Simple life simplification idea and thematic ideas. Sounds about right. The face with no fortune cookie bot in the chat. Wait, what? What do you mean no fortune cookie bot in the chat? I see the message. It came from me. It just says a fortune for just for Kaiser. When you're right, you're right. And I'm pretty sure Kaiser saw it. All right, Yag. Fortune just for Yag. The best things in life are free or heavily discounted if you wait long enough after release. Oh no. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We got our stuff done that we needed to do, and now it's done, and we don't have to do it again. I'll wait 10 years for Stop and Smell the Flowers. This is a good idea. It'll be cheaper then. It might even be free. Today, Coda and I had to go to a different town. Take a bus. Cost us like $20 just for the bus tickets round trip. Just so we could go and get our picture taken and our fingerprints scanned for our new residence permits. The card for them. That's something you have to do when you're in Sweden as a immigrant. But it was very hard getting home because the bus stops, it was like in a very central place where there's like 10 different bus stops that each have a little subset of the buses coming to them, spread out in a very wide square full of traffic. And the one that it said we were supposed to go to was taken down. And we had no idea how to find the one we were supposed to go to until I had to ask someone in terrible Swedish. And then he pointed me where to go. Have you become overall pretty fluent at Swedish? No, I'm terrible at Swedish. The face and fingerprints have not changed at all in 30 years. Have they? But they don't save the data. That's the thing. They don't save our biometrics. So we have to go get them redone when the card expires. Pretty good at reading, bad at listening, comprehension. Coda is really good. But we live in a part of Sweden that has a really strong accent that you don't learn when you're just like learning listening and speaking. So it's a little hard, even still. But I was just like, I don't know if there's any Swedes in the chat right now. Any Swedes listening? But I said, vi vill gå till Lund på 168. And then he said in English, oh, it's right over there. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then we went. Your grind set mindset, nice. Yeah. At least you tried. Yeah, I mean, he knew what I said enough to tell me which stop to go to, so that was something. I liked it. Oh, good. Like, he pointed us to the right bus stop, so I must have said the numbers correct-ish to get the idea. It's the only way you'll improve. I mean, getting feedback would have helped. If he was like, you said this wrong. And like, here's how. That would have... Because I'm like, I must have said it right. There's like a lot of little things too that you learn in like Swedish, like Duolingo and stuff. That it's like, that's technically a way to say it, but it's not how anyone would say it. And so like, they just look at you confused if you're trying to say it like that. We run into a few. Yeah, Prata versus Tala. In Duolingo, they say, jag talar svenska and jag pratar med dig. So I speak Swedish and I'm talking with you. But it actually, you say you say prata for both. I talk Swedish. Jag pratar svenska jättebra. So I speak Swedish real good. So at least he didn't laugh at you. Try speaking my native tongue. The people here laughing at me. Oh, damn. Yeah, he didn't laugh at me. So that's good. But he was a professional. He like worked for the bus company. So he wasn't gonna... Translation versus localization. Yeah, exactly. But you'd think Duolingo is considering that. But they weren't. I think it's like machines that do the Swedish ones because it's a not very popular language. But fun fact, there's more people, there's more people learning Swedish on Duolingo than there are Swedish native speakers in the world because there's just so few. I think that was it. So it's all the migrants and migrant hopefuls. Not a lot of us, yeah. That's okay. And like, you're all amazing in English. Like, you sound better than British people. No offense to the British, of course. Of course. Just like taking shots for no reason at people. Sorry. Tried learning some Swedish words. That was years ago. Currently trying to learn Chinese, struggling. Ironically, with the reading part more than listening. Oh, that's interesting. Coda did a little bit of Chinese to do the localization. That's your refund. No, you can't. You played way too much. Brexit means Brexit. That's right. Mixed Nuts, welcome in. 250th year British freedom. F them guys. That's right. They can't hurt us anymore. She got me there. See, that's the secret. Make an idle game so people have to play it for like 10 hours to decide if they like it. Don't do that like intentionally. Just make a good game. I gotta take a bite of this because it's right here and it's hot and it smells really good. Ooh. It's a little bit exploded on the back. Yeah, it definitely makes it a little harder that you switch to English, but also I'm relieved every time you do. not our fault the British suck at speaking English. They are close relatives. That's true. That's made it easier to learn. Speaking of burritos, Chipotle just built a location 2 blocks from me with a drive-thru. Oh, it's over. You're doomed. Although, I mean, they've kind of gone downhill with the portion sizes. Is that a beef patty yaman? Is that Jamaican? Nishime Gorenma. You to be American person, yes, no. Yes, American living in Sweden. Interesting words that made no sense. Which ones? The beef patty one? Yeah, that was confusing. I didn't understand. Is that the accent? Changhua? Number 1? What? It's freaking hard to learn a new language. So many little things you have to remember a lot of the time for only a couple use cases. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I need it. Like the motivation's not really there. What do you try to do for learning Swedish besides Duolingo? Nothing right now. I've taken classes in the past. I've watched and listened to Swedish media in the past, but I'm not actively trying right now. I don't even do Duolingo right now. Food needs 5 more minutes. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I put the food down if that means anything. That's the accent. Whose accent? No, you eat. Well, I didn't put it down for you, to be fair. I put it down because we're gonna make some work get done. We're gonna make some work get done. Living vicariously. But now I can't. I'm nervous. You made me all nervous. Jamon. But like, whose accent is that? That sounds like Jamaican, if anything. Jamaican me crazy. Okay. Sorry. Hey, Bilbo, welcome in. Duolingo's not a great way to learn. Yeah, that's been my experience. Okay, so themes. We have space. The final frontier. Pros. Jamaicans like beef patties. But that's not British. I thought we were talking about British accents. It's like an English speaking accent. Haven't been bullied yet for my awful English. Who would bully you? You're thinking beer can. Is that what you're thinking? Jamaican beer can? Bacon? Tried Stop and Smell the Flowers, really enjoying it. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I made that. I was AFK. I do Close Master. Oh yeah. Coda's grinding. Okay, so I gotta focus. Pros of doing a space theme. Easy justification to restrict content because you're in space. Oh, the thing you're eating looked like... Oh, no. I was eating a vegan beef burrito. So it's like crumbly. Fira, welcome in. That's a beautiful dumper. How are you? You want to be. Do you want to be bullied? No. Real Portbuster, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Easy justification to restrict content. Oh my gosh, thank you for the read. Freddie, welcome in. What did I walk into? A raid, it seems. Goodness. Hi. How was your stream? Sequi, welcome in. Hello. Whole second monitor, gonna go snack, then work on something. Yeah, get to work. Stream was good. A lot of localization today. Oh my god. I could tell you a thing or two about localization. How's release been going? Hope it's been fun. It's been so fun. And Sequi, hello. Hi. I see you there. I recorded a devlog the morning of my launch. And part of it I cut out, and it was like lessons learned because it went on for like 12 minutes. And so I was like, I'm going to cut this down later and release it later in the week. And I concluded in the lessons learned, do not localize your game. Localization sucks. It's not worth it. Don't do it. It's a nightmare. And now that I've actually released it, I'm like, I'm not sure. Because it's really fun. It's really cool to see people like from parts of the world like you'd never go, you've never been, languages you'll never learn. So you'll probably never talk to these people and you're connecting with them. And that's really cool. And so I'm feeling like maybe it is worth it just because that's so cool. Like, obviously, financially, you're going to benefit if you're releasing a game and a larger group of people can buy it because you're offering more languages. But it also costs a lot to translate. So it's like, is it worth it, or is it worth it more to localize your game only after it's released if it does well in English or whatever your native language is? And then you use the money from that to pay for someone else to localize it so you don't have to do it yourself. Yeah, exactly. So it wouldn't show up in the Steam search. But yeah, so it's definitely opening up to a more market if you do it. It won't even be in Spanish. You should probably do Spanish, Rodrigo. I would be doing, if I had a second language, I would be doing it for sure. What are we talking about? Making a game for a country or countries versus making it universal? We were just talking about localization of a game. Because I just released my game on Monday and I did localize it and I was feeling like regret because it sucks to do. But now I'm feeling like it was worth it. We have AI now. Don't you say that. It's pretty big, I feel. I mean, yeah. It says you have a couple of languages. You don't. I do. And I'm not saying I regret doing it because it sucked so much. Yeah. Germanic languages are so silly. Look at me. No offense. How dare you? Cancelled. Any nerds out there want Esperanto support? Absolutely not. Localize like only one language? No, like to a large plethora of languages. But each additional language from languages you speak, hard. Sucks. How much was translations in the end? It was a community effort, and I think that's part of why I didn't like it. Because it was, I mean, like, just generally, like, I felt when I was making Stop and Smell the Flowers, like, I knew I wanted to make the game for a bunch of languages, and it kept me from using a lot of words in the game. Like, and I like being funny. I like funny words and creative writing, and I was just, like, not able to do it. Because the whole time I was like, well, how will that translate? And then in the end, I had to give up like any ownership of the word choices in my own game when it was a different language. And that felt really bad. I want to brag. I made a pie and I only have a slightly... I have only a slightly soggy bottom. Nice. If I had a game and I wanted multiple languages, I wouldn't mind using AI and then a native proofread it. Well, I mean, you don't need to do that at all, right? Like, you can just use Google Translate, which is not AI. It's just like a lookup table. But doing the native proofreading is just as difficult. Like, that's what I did, and it was still really hard and exhausting to like, and I had to give up a lot of ownership, which felt bad. Puns and idioms destroyed me. Yeah, literally, I didn't even try with, I had idioms, references, puns for the achievement names in Steam. And I was just like, just do a one-to-one, they'll figure it out. Not that long ago. Well, how long ago? Because I did this like half a year ago. I'm gonna make like an egg because it's Tamago. What? Getting 2 dozen people to contribute for free to a spreadsheet is like herding cats. That's true too. Especially if you're trying to do it on stream. Time ago. I don't get it. Like, what does Tamago mean? There's got to be another meaning for that, though. What does it mean when it's not time ago? But what's the one that's not time to go? Oh, it's an omelet. I've never heard of that before in my life. Sequy, thank you for the follow. Silly question. Aren't it just words? What do you mean? Like translating? Y'all eat dry omelets. You see, yeah, I get that one because I know what a banana split is, but I don't know what a tamago is. Who says I'm going to make a tamago for breakfast instead of omelet? I have no idea. I've never heard that word before. I don't know. What's happening? Tamako? It's a terrible joke. I thought it was funny. But you didn't explain it when I asked you to. Please. It's Japanese. Oh. Tomato? Tomato? It's a Japanese word. Why would I know that? Who translates to an artificial intelligence based deep learning system? Oh, that's not recent. That's not good. Well, the Google Sheets version, it was just like one word swaps. Yeah. She was out partying. We studied the language of glorious Nippon. Make like an egg because it's time to go tamago. What? Freddy, no one else knows what tamago is. The time to go isn't the confusing part. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna throw an egg at you. Okay, let me like do some work. Damn it. God damn it. Word reference doesn't use AI. This one's lookup table. Ooh, thank you. That will be mine for later. Hyper Essie. Hi, welcome in. How are you? I'm super. Carrot laid out in the back. Oh yeah. She's on full display. Don't look too closely. What are you doing? I'm trying to get some work done. I have a project that is a life sim / colony sim that was supposed to be finished in 6 months. I've decided to de-scope it to just a life sim and a 3-month project. And in part of that, I want to pick a theme for it that is in some way constraining it so that it's a smaller scoped project. So I'm trying to go through the pros and cons of different themes that it could have, but chat keeps distracting me with their beautiful, beautiful words. A lot of books in the background. Yeah, like half of them are, maybe not half, but there's like board games mixed in there and cookbooks. All sorts of books. Chat, stop distracting her. They're tamagos, I know. Living the good life, she is. We just have them there, look smart, so true. Chat has the best words. My chat has the best words. Alright. Easy justification to restrict content. Because you're in space. All can be on one level. One floor level. Background can be simple sky or whatever I want. Tons of lore to reference from popular culture. And I know most of it already. Space is popular. Cons. What's making you not use AI for specific tasks? In my opinion, I mean, well, I like doing the tasks that I do. And I don't believe that AI actually makes people faster or better. And it doesn't put out as good of work. And it's killing the environment, and it's making people stupid. And it's making all end products look identical and takes away their soul. And I think that it's an economic spiral to target more of the wealth of the world into the top 0.01% while making everyone else more and more dependent on these tokens because they're getting stupider and they're putting all of their eggs in this basket. And then if it gets taken away or price increases too much, a ton of people are gonna be really fucked. So I don't want to get involved. I don't want to use it. I think it's not for me. One tiny planet, one house or a few. I mean, like, I'm doing an island. That was like the base, but that felt so generic. All the tamagos in that basket. So true. Keep shit as simple as possible is something I dig, even if it's just for fun. Keeping shit... Wait, what? Tiny planet. Yeah. One house or a few. Stay lean, iterate quickly. What are we talking about? Gonna listen and play Overwatch. Have a good gaming session. What's your opinion on using it without paying for it? Using it in a way that you do 70% of the work. Clanker does 30%. I feel like that doesn't change any of my things that I said are a problem. Pure Vanquish, thank you for the bits. Gifted Jackie Codes your game on her Steam today when she was front page. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Hope it gives some visibility. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm actually like, I have her lurked right now. Here, I will take a screenshot so I can find the VOD later. Thank you so much. Okay. It'll be in my screenshots. Sent Claymore an AI ripoff of his game yesterday because I thought it was funny. It existed and he crashed out for 6 hours straight. Oh no. There's an event on for a silly badge and everyone drops several ranks during it. Oh. Problems, do you mean personalization, customization, general overall problems of AI companies in general? It's not just problems of the companies, like everything that you're getting out of it. Like, okay, so let's say you're an artist. Like, just because I need to pick something specific, not because this is the only use case. Let's say you're an artist and you need concept art. Just like you need some reference pictures of a kid on a swing set, okay? So that you can draw it because you're the artist. But instead of just, I don't know, going to a playground and taking a picture of a swing set, or Googling and actually finding a real picture someone else took of a kid on a swing set, AI finds pictures for you. You don't look at the full plethora of what's available on like a Google image search or DuckDuckGo image search, we'll just say. But instead, AI picked the concept art for you to look at. It's just busy work, you know, get your concept art. Just, does this have this in it? Here you go. Even just having AI tell you suggestions taints your brain, in my opinion. And if they're giving every single artist the same 5 images of a kid on a swing set, everything's worse. Basically, like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like concentrating and like funneling creativity in a way that is artificial and, to me, bad. I support IP theft, not like that. Shout out Abandonware. The badge is next week. Oh no! So you'll just have fun then. I have a myriad of issues with AI, but the core of it's not good and it ruins everything it touches. Yes. It's not stop me from being a stubborn hater. Yeah, that's true too. I am a stubborn hater and I own that. We can't really support IP theft while we were here trying to make IP. Yeah. I'll still spiral and have nothing to show for it. AI is just a tool. The real issue is corporate power over the people. I don't think it's a good tool, though. Like, I think it's a bad tool. You're supposed to structure your corporations beholden to the government and your government beholden to the people. Yeah, and instead, the government is telling the people what to do to benefit the shareholders. Ridiculous. Google Images would give more similar results than AI. I like using AI, but respect that people have issues with it. Would it? Google Images give more similar results? Like if you said, okay, let's get more specific. I want to see a child swing on a swing set and I want the theme to be Southwestern. And then what? They decide what it means to be Southwestern instead of you just actually looking at all the reference images and deciding what actually looks like what you want. And then they give you a limited or set. As an artist, you're trying to have your own signature art, so using AI would not help. Yeah. And when it comes to programming, I just don't think it's better. Like, I don't trust it, and I would much rather, personally, as someone that does game dev first and foremost to enjoy it, rather than to earn money from it. I do want to earn money from it, obviously, because I want to be able to do it endlessly. But for me, the work needs to be enjoyable. That's the whole reason I'm not just working somewhere that would pay a hell of a lot more. The last thing I want to do is proofread someone else's code that I don't trust. Like, I like writing code. I like an empty project and like the green of it. I think that's so enjoyable. And if instead of that and just like writing what I wanted it to do because I know what I want it to do, I had to read someone else's and someone else, it's not even a person with critical thinking skills, some robot that just generates words in a combination based on patterns it sees in the internet, going through that and being like, will this work? Or just putting it in my game and then being like, does it work? That sounds like the least fun part. That sounds like the least fun part to me. Yeah. Chat GPT make this game for me. You just explain more organizations with humans with respect to code review. Huh? Runesen, most organizations, humans respect to code review. I know, and that's why I don't want to work in corpo anymore. I want to just make my own stuff and not have to do the code reviews and not have to hire people. I just want to stay small, make games I want to make, and I would rather make smaller games than have to hire people, personally. Yeah, I don't like thinking of it as a teacher, personally. Like, to me, that is upsetting because it's like, it doesn't know better. Like, go to a real teacher. Wordstone, welcome in. Hello, my cousin. Human brains are survival machines. Once we stop using parts of it, it will put effort into the resource itself. That's true, too. My beautiful boy. It's an accelerator. But I like what Wordstone said. You're not using parts of your brain then. Teacher? Yeah, I'll be your teacher. And I'll explain to you why I say things, and I will be genuine when I don't know something and that I'm just guessing. Instead of just pretending I know and then telling you and then being like, oh, you're right. Haha, my bad. Let's rethink this. It's not a good teacher, it just sounds like it is. Exactly. How else will I know how many R's are in strawberry? That's a good point. 7. Base path, welcome in. Also for the teaching aspect, it gives you an answer. You lose all tangential knowledge you get by just searching. Exactly. Yeah. So true. Like, even just looking in the docs, like for Godot, let's just say my game engine of choice, looking through the Godot docs, sometimes I'm looking for one specific function and I'm like, what does this do? And just by like looking through the doc, I see other things. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Saving that for later. And then next time, you know what? I know where it is. And I just keep building on what I can do even by understanding it better. It's a good rubber duck to validate my own assumptions. Is it? Don't they always agree with you? Are we game millionaires now? All in the Caymans? Yeah, aren't you here with us? How many R's in 60? Oh my god, thank you for the 60 streak. Easy Canadian. That is the answer. The answer is Canadian. I should say I think your take is totally fine when it comes to the creative bits like art and music, Jen. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I just, for any of it, like, I don't want to, is like what to me matters most. But also like reading about how much like reading and writing comprehension has declined in the younger generations recently is really upsetting. So I do care about that. Using this line at the next birthday I go to. Wow, 60. AI will convincingly, assuredly lie about a topic. Yeah. If it depends on what topic, then you can't trust it, is the end conclusion for me. I don't have a problem with people using tools that they think works for them, but it's not for me. And that's all I'm trying to express here. It's not for me, and I have a lot of reasons why. And yeah, puts a bit of a bad taste in my mouth as like to even think of using it personally. That's true. Also, just like being able to say, like, I made this art, I made this game, I made this experience, which is art, music, gameplay, like so much. It's like I'm talking to people, and that was so real. Like with releasing my game this week, was how much it felt like I'm talking to people. And that's really cool. And I think people felt that back. Like when they hear my voice coming through as a sound effect in the game, and they're like, oh, someone's talking to me. Like that was like a real connection. I feel like that's really cool. I don't know. Strain on the water tables has always been a huge issue. Big dust storms have been popping up in strained areas lately also. Yeah, I mean, I've heard, and maybe it's just a talking point, that there's a lot of reasons for that aren't just like the AI stuff. So I don't know how good of an example that is. Like, it's all bad, I guess, but I've not really looked into it, to be fair. So maybe that's just their talking point and they're not being genuine about it. Maybe they asked AI and AI said it's not hurting the environment. No, we like enemy and NPC logic. Just want to get your point of view on it, not trying to push you to clank it. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I've seen it fail at basic math, yeah. Or like when it's like, I'm going to practice speaking Spanish. Tell me what I said in English after. And then they just speak English. And they're like, that was really great Spanish. I've seen those videos. Rune Sun says, seniors can definitely use it as a cold tool better than juniors. We have the experience to set the guardrails. There's a talk about control the contracts, get a junior to build the middle. Interesting. You need to change contracts and it doesn't fit, rebuild the middle. I don't really understand it. I'm in a place where I have to use it, more just sharing a perspective, not trying to change anyone's mind. Yeah, I'm at my current job. I've given notice at my job, but I'm still there until September. But some of the people that I work with use AI for coding and they will put it in the code base. And so I do have to review AI code, but they don't make me use it, which I've been appreciative of. That would really kill my soul. Game AI is more sentient than Gen AI. Absolutely. I just pasted this whole chat to Clanker and it agreed with me. Nice. They're using me as training data. They're going to have a real bad time. Yeah. Computer teaching how to dance like Freddy. Fracking would likely be the cause of AI using more water, would be my guess. We just have to run everything on gas. Such a good idea. I feel like if we can just squeeze a little more profit out of it, it'll all be worth it. Season 5 of Stranger Things was written with GPT. AI water's already been debunked. Nuclear, wind, solar, never heard of it. No. If they worked, we'd be using them already. How that works. Okay. Right, so the cons of space. as the game theme. Sorry, we're so distracted. I'm so distracted. The cons, space is not cozy, but maybe it can be, and that would be a hook. What if we made space cozy, right? I'm a big believer the showrunner's wife ghost wrote the first 4 seasons, and when she left, they just had AI write it, and it shows. That's funny. Cozy space. Like, is this cozy space? You can take a picture of it. I don't want to. Hadokinen, welcome in. Space is not cozy, it is deadly, but what if it were? Good old cozy space. Thank you, Philly Style. You get it. Welcome in. I'm just thinking, like, you know, we got the twinkly lights. If we had, like, cute little things passing by in the background sometimes, and like, you know, oh, maybe we're going by like a cool nebula and it's really pretty for a bit. The sky's like a different color, and then like, I don't know, Coda had a great idea. We were talking about this earlier. What if like another ship goes by and it's just like a bunch of little guys waving at the window like the whole time? Like that could be adorable. I was thinking we could add like the little prince like on a little meteor waving at you as you go by, stuff like that. Is it derailing if I derail the derailing message? Yes. Space. Sorry, I like space. I like space too. Hi, how are you? Nikita, welcome in. I'm doing really good. And I'm trying to get work done, but chat's just been so interesting. And we had an interesting conversation about AI, although I feel bad because I like feel like I didn't read chat's side enough as much as I just ranted. Without space, everything would be really hard to read. That's a good point. That's a pro. Okay. Space is not cozy, but maybe it can be, and that would be a hook. There is no cozy there are no autumn vibes in space. I really wanted to do like an autumn game. Freddy, no. Freddy, no. Yeah. No. What was that even related to? Come on. All right, there's no autumn vibes in space. I really want to do an autumn vibes game for autumn this year. Elite Dangers and Shambles. Ayush, welcome in. What does this mean? The space and punctuation. What? Legibility. Oh, I see. There's no punctuation in without space. Is that what you're trying to say? Freddy tried to make a point by writing something dirty in the chat. Yeah, helping your Uncle Jack. Yes. Okay. What are other cons? I feel like that might be it. Actually, for cons, it's just like a concern about the coziness and a concern about the autumnness. I'm avoiding using the phrase autumnal because I don't like it. All right, so space, and then we have Japanese office, or we'll say city. Pros. I feel like it's not novel, but it'd be popular. Probably can't breathe in space if you're not Superman. That's true. I don't know that Superman can breathe in space. I think he just holds his breath. Right? More down to earth. Casual game? Ayush, we're looking at ideas to add a theme to the life sim god sim that I've been making in an effort to reduce the scope by just like narrowing it in to more of a slice of life by having a very strict flavor on top of it. Make it as simple as possible. Yes. Simple as possible. Specific as a way to make it simpler. Because like, if you're just in Japan, you're just in a city, you're just going to office work or, you know, restaurant work, and a school where everyone wears the same uniform. Like, that's simpler than just everything, right? You know about the code golfing? I've coined the term vertex golfing. You know about code golfing? I have no idea what that means. I don't know. I don't pay attention to DC like that. That's fair. I just was thinking of in the show Invincible, when Omni-Man is like, that's the neat part you don't about breathing in space. And I thought that was based on Superman. DB9, welcome in. Did you just get here? Thank you for the giant me. I feel like you just got here. Oh my god, where have you been? Use the most popular place? I did just get here. I missed you. It's a fun exercise where you keep your code as minimal, either bits or chars. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. I'm sorry. But you do that with vertices for 3D models then? It is fun. Oh. Use the most popular place. Mecca, it's where like, don't 3 different religions hold Mecca as like a holy place? Went to IKEA. Ooh, that's fun. If you don't actually have to use it. Okay, I see. I see. But what's the most popular place? What did you have in mind, Hyper SE? We have bingo. Office setting might be relatable to many. Yeah. And like the Japanese, because like I was also thinking like just a generic city office. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do any holy lands. I feel like I don't want to touch that in a game that just is asking for, well, 1, it'll sell worse, and 2, you can just offend people so easy. No crusades. Yeah. It's not even the most populous city. I mean, I'm sure it's just like they don't want to grow the city. Okay, so pros of the Japanese city. People love Japan. Relatable with office work. Down to earth. Winky face. Pros. Get to make lots of sushi models. Love sushi. Also kawaii. Wormy, welcome in. Does this be real city or real cut? I mean, what are we talking about anymore? I should be lurking and shouting. Shouting at IKEA build instructions. They're universal. What did you get? Or is it a secret? Is it a surprise? Your chat logs are all over your stream. That's true. Now everyone knows. Make up a city so you don't have culture issues. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, specifically people love Japan, because I could also do a generic city, and I'm down. Like, that's one of the suggestions, is a generic city. But Japan specifically is neat because people love Japan. And so that has a real appeal beyond just like city. Japan is complex. Yeah, it would just be like Tokyo. It would just be like one like little chunk. Like it would be a city block. I Heartville. It's easy for a non-Japanese person to make a Japanese horror game set in some rural area at night, no? I mean, probably. We're not making that kind of game, though. Got a new chair. Ooh, a Marcus. That's what Coda has, too. Unfashionable dark gray. Yeah, that's exactly what Coda has. Why not GTA's Cali? People who want to find trouble always find a way. Okay, all right. Let's all just not talk about fighting. Yeah. We actually ordered me a new desk chair that should be coming. Oh, Coda, did you check the front door, by the way? Can you go check the front door? I never checked. Twinsies. It's a chair for tall people, and so I find it extremely uncomfortable. Coda's, not my new one. My new one's perfect. Shut the front door. Singapore. Okay, like part of it is I have some idea already of what this would look like. I have no idea what Singapore would look like, and I feel like it'd be really hard to find like any supplemental assets. Have you been to Japan? No, but I've watched TV. And I'm not pretending that that's the same thing. So a con requires additional research on the culture. Make a new city based on ancient cities. Make it fit the era. What era? What are we talking about? Do the city you're in. So, okay. Like, I have a list in my head of locations or themes. And we will get to all of them. And the city I live in is one of them. I'm just literally just writing about Japan right now. Whatever era it's set in. Okay. Okay. So we'd get to make sushi. Have some idea of what this looks like already. Office work is generic enough to narrow down scope. Might be scope creep to look at look at vacation spots like bathhouses. There's lots of details. I mean, yeah. But if I'm just making up a city block and just saying it's Japan-esque, like I'm not making all of Japan. I'm making a city that's Japanese inspired, so people wear like suits on the street and eat sushi and do karaoke. It doesn't have to be like, but it is cluttered. I know that you mean that. That's true. Cluttered scenery would be expensive to make. Yeah, I get you there. But okay, so like if I'm just gonna draw a little drawing. Hard on a tired mind. Yeah. All right, this is gonna be bright screen for a second. Sorry. So, okay, an idea for this. Oh gosh, my brush is not. It's a sponge right now. Okay, so if the game was literally just set on a side view of a city street, and you just looked into a building and it was like this, and then you had, I don't know, say like offices up here on the top, and then apartments in the middle, and then schools on the bottom, school on the bottom, and shop and restaurant. You like restaurant, shop, school, apartments, offices, you wouldn't even like see much. Like we would have maybe on this edge here, I don't know, like a glowing sign, right? And maybe up here we'd have like a few of them, like banner signs or something like that. That's all it has to be. And like we just won't let the camera rotate and it'll just be this. Like it could be that simple. No packages or angry notes from the neighbor. It must have been the religious door knockers or home security sales again. Yeah, or our children selling candy. Sushi restaurant karaoke is really big in Japan, I think, and always beer after work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like restaurant / karaoke, and like this would be it, or something. Or we just teleport. So like maybe you're just inside of an office, so it's like looking down or at like an angle, and there's just like some tables with computers on them, right? And then you teleport to an apartment, and then you put down like a toilet and a bed, right? And then you teleport to a karaoke bar, and you're like already inside of it. Yeah, I'm saying like if you just see Captain Inosa, welcome in. Hello. If you just see a room and it's just the inside of the room in the void, and it's just black out here, and you don't see the environment, but the inside's decorated to fit, right? We got like karaoke machines, wood paneling, just like beautiful cherry wood bar and stuff, but we don't have the whole street that surrounds it with NPCs walking by, which is kind of the point of the descoping. Is if we can have less NPCs on, like actively loaded into the game at a time, it's gonna make everything simpler. Cozy solitary confinement. Ooh, computers. Streamers bonding with me. Wait, what? What? But yeah, it could be like this, could be like this. I don't know. But that's a good point. So I put it down. Cluttered scenery would be expensive to make. Clothing. Oh. Clothing is seemingly super limited in variety. Or office, school settings, and might not look appealing. It might look more appealing. I don't know. Maybe like having that constraint would actually make it better. Okay, let's move on. So the next one, kind of based off of where I live, but also not. Icelandic farm village. Spud, are you crying? Are you sleeping? Spud's making little noises. People have manners, they are deterministic. That's funny. I don't want to rate that. Because I feel like it's gonna come off wrong. But that's funny. Village. Okay. Yeah, but if I write, like, people are consistent in a way that makes it believable when they're village, makes them believable with my AI. Like, that's not very polite. Easier to model their culture. That's not very polite. Cali is hard to model. GTA is a good model. Ica Age Village. We're going to the Ica. Ice Age. Just a scientific view. Like, I agree. I get what you're saying. I just don't want to write it down. I just don't want to write it down because I don't want it to come across cancelable, basically. But I totally understand what you're saying. It's just like if I were to write it shorthand as like a benefit as a programmer, I think it would come off offensive. Okay, Icelandic farm village. Everyone loves farming. Cute little sheep. And pets. Cons. This one might have too much scope. People love ints. That would make the programming a little bit simpler. Oh no. Might have too much scope. Might be too boring. Appeal might not be there. Knitting. Seasons. How is Icelandic farming different from other farming? It's more focused on animals, so sheep, and visually it's more stunning and isolated. So like you're looking at a mountain on one side and like the ocean on the other. And I already actually made a game or started making a life sim. You might be not able to hear me now because I think we went into ads. Are you in ads? Are you from Iceland? No, but I think it's neat. But I live in Sweden. But I'm going to BRB because it's ads and I do need to use a little devs room. So I'm going to put this back up and I'm going to BRB and then we'll continue discussing this. BRB. All right. We're still in ads, so we'll give it another 10, 20 seconds. All right. Oop. My cursor went to sleep. MASH for Coda. You're going to live in Westminster Palace with the king and queen. Wow. You're going to find work as a professional jerk. You're going to scare away all humans and wildlife with their ugly mug. You will have a terrarium filled with cute little hedgehogs. That sounds awesome. Except the ugly part. That's what my cousin says. Got promoted from the jerk store at the to the palace. Nice. Working on a new game. David, welcome in. Kind of. Uberstreak, welcome in. You got a MASH. You will live in a discount mattress store. Think of all the options to sleep at night. You're gonna find work as a snake milker. Ugh. You're gonna open a trampoline park with Raltzer. You'll have perfected your impression of Kermit the Frog. I'll wear a paper bag. Wait. Because of your ugly mug. That's all good. David, this is Focus Space. This is a game app thing. It's a game. I would say it's a game that I made a long while back, like October of last year. Never finished it, but I was just using it as a source of music because it has a built-in music player from some of my collection, and it's good vibes. Would love to live in a mattress store. A discount one? Interesting. Because of the UGG. Aw. Okay, we're back from ads. Hyper Essie, if you're still there. I don't know if you're still here, but I can answer your question now. David, got a mash as well. You're gonna live in the hearts and minds of the world you departed from. Oh no. Gonna find work as a home invader. That's illegal. You'll go on daily Segway rides with Oroke, and you will have a partridge in a pear tree. That's beautiful. Interesting. Some interesting lives. My proper future. Oh wow. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. Okay, anyway, I thought of another con for the space one. Life sim here might feel too limited. What's the point? Do you think a video game based on MASH would work? I mean, that's literally what you just played, isn't it? If you think about it, it's literally a video game. I think it's kind of like the text equivalent of a life sim. At lunch 2 hours ago, I'm starving again. Eat more, damn it. It's good for you. It gives you energy. And it gives you a healthy glow. I recommend it. Carrot cake. She's really having a good time back there. But yeah, David, we're looking at de-scoping my existing game by adding a flavor on it. So I'm running through the pros and cons of some ideas for flavors. Icelandic Farm Village, I really think it's just the scope is way too big. Difficult to make beautiful setting with my desire to have, how do I put this? Limited textures, all my own assets. I don't have to do all my own assets, but I'd like to. And for that, it doesn't have a good fit. David, did you just do a double mash? You can't do that. No. Ignore that. That one's false. False mash. Nope. Doesn't count. I had to enable repeats because there was a bug, but I'm taking it off. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. You're a professional pumpkin eater is what you are, because you're cheating. That's a cheater move right there. Nope. even if it doesn't say anywhere on the description that it's 1 per day or that I limited it in any way, so you were totally within your right. Nope, shame on you. You should have just known. Oh, Chatter. Oh no. Well, you're gonna be frenemies with Chatter either way. Thank you for catching that, Coda. It's because the It's not curly brackets on the left, so it didn't do the replace correctly. So another one for Coda. That's funny. Is it okay if I check the stats again for my game? I'm just gonna do it. We passed $2,000 net. Discord needed to update self 16 for launch. I got you. Mash without Maxwell Klinger is not real anyway. What does that mean? What the hell? How are you able to do that again? Stop it. What the hell? Klinger's across. What? I'm not even reading it, David. You cannot trick me into reading your false falsities. What? Why didn't this work? One per stream. Oh, series MASH. I'm too young. Yeah, no, I'm too young. The place has surprises, that'd be best. Wait. What? The place has surprises. You mean for the Icelandic farm village? Or like whatever location we end up, or theme we end up with? Some of the theme ideas aren't locations, but like more focused on like a specific career path. So we have more to do, but you just mean like I don't know what surprises there would be, because like the Icelandic farm village is supposed to be kind of sleepy. And it's just like a simple life. So it just won't be chaos in the same way that some of the other ones would be, which is part of why I'm like, maybe not this one. Maybe not right now. Because yeah, chaos is fun. Surprises are fun. And I just don't know if there would be that much. And I kind of like the idea of the sheep. Saying in general. Yeah. Yeah, in general, I agree. I mean, that's part of the charm of the NPCs is they all do their own thing, and it creates a lot of like emergent behaviors. Because like they're all equally smart. And they have like priorities, things that they need, and then they just... Okay, I gotta read it now, David. I gotta know what it said that was so accurate. Affordable rental apartment, pretty decent landlord, Walmart greeter, podcast, a studio for painting and drawing in their attic. Because you have an apartment? Okay, let's progress. We'll find out about the appeal, but I need to check my list twice even. Excuse me. Hippie commune. Communi. That's one of the active ingredient of NPC being dope. Yes. Yes. It's very important to me as a... Like, we already have the NPCs. There's a few adjustments and fixes I need to do. But, like, a lot of this is already, like, functional. It's just, like... I was starting to run into issues that made me think rather than... finding a way to make it work for 2 different genres at once. Just narrow it. Never seen that in any game. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a cool one. Ooh. Pros. Simple life. So built in limited. Fun and novel. Easy to make up the rules because no homogeneous culture. Portland's full of weird and hippie stuff. Yeah. I desperately wanted to live in Portland at one point, and I've watched a decent chunk of Portlandia, and I just self-described hippie since I was like a kid. I was obsessed with hippies, and then I took engineering to the knee. Clothes design would be more elaborate, or they could just be naked. They could definitely be naked. Easy to make up the rules. Farming. And possibly pets. Possibly sheep. There is a sheep festival coming up next year, and I love sheep. So if I could be in it, that would make me really happy. So that's part of why I'm like trying to fit sheep in if I can. Easy to add new things. Never. Justification for shared resources with whole community. Multiple families. Okay, here's a con. It might beget additional gameplay. May be boring. Feel like what's the point without additional gameplay? So this one's kind of similar to, yeah, hippies are very friendly. Very friendly. Free love. Might not have to worry about programming monogamy. I know that's not what you meant, but that's what I'm writing. Lots of counterculture ideas really attractive to gamers since they're usually not in the culture society. That's true. So appeals to counterculture in gamers. Okay, so then I would have to, as a con, would need to define, oh my gosh, the rules for what exists outside of the commune. Non-house. Oh, I'll just do a sub-bullet. That's why it's a bullet list. Non-commune NPCs. Non-commune community lots. I don't know. Would we have a marketplace? Also, how would we get things to build, survive? So that's kind of the question, right? Like if we're in a hippie commune and we grow our own food, like where do we get furniture? Where do we get medicine? Where do we get painting supplies? Right? Would we sell things at a farmer's market in front of our commune? Would we host an event at the commune every week where people can come in and buy stuff? Yeah, they trade with the outside world. Exactly. But like, how in the game would that look? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, if there's... Don't forget the money bonfires. Yeah, you gotta have money for the money bonfires. Exactly. Thank you, Vinge. If there's an outside world, does the scope explode? Right, but if it's not, like, their daily lives are limited if they don't leave the commune. But if they do leave the commune, then the game's no longer tight, which is like the point. Like if we're on a spaceship, or if we're on a city block and all of life is there, it's narrow. Or if we're in a small village, no one's leaving. No one's really coming unless we need a new person for the population control. But if we have to go out into the real world every day, it's no longer narrow. How would we keep the scope narrow if they leave the commune for work / shopping / trade? In their culture, there's zero competition. Model a hippie city. No one is really coming unless we need a new person for population control. Yeah. Exactly. You heard that correctly. Okay, here's what I would picture. Oof, I did this all on one layer. Sorry. Bright screen. Sorry. Okay. Meant to do that in the background. Silly goose over here. Okay. So let's say that the circle is the commune. Okay. And the rest of the square is the city. And we have a restaurant, like a diner. We have some houses out here. A general store. A school. Because there'd be children, right? There's children in the game. What do we do with the children? But then it's like a village. Okay, but what if instead we just say we're only in these walls? Houses. Pantry / storage. A barn for crafts. A little plot of dirt for farming. This is the gate. And right in front of the gate, we have a stall. Right? And at the stall, you can be like, okay, what are we going to put for sale? Well, we had extra vegetables. We can sell those here. And then someone has to stand at the stall and facilitate it. Or like, maybe it could be like the kind of thing where you put out honey with a QR code and then people just like, we just trust people to pay if they're taking something. That sounds very hippie. I feel like that kind of works. So we just put out a little shelf of like thing for sale, and then we get money back from it. So we just, yeah, put a little flower stall at the gate or whatever. What do we do with that? What does that look like as a gameplay? Because like putting stuff in, sorry, my throat's a little something. Putting stuff in like furniture isn't so hard, right? Because like in The Sims, hydrate, thank you. I actually only have protein shakes, so that's part of why my throat's so dry, but I'll make it drier. Stretch break. Okay. All right. Oh my god, I just heard so much cracking. Oh. Sorry. Not trying to do that like directly into the mic. I would love some water. Water from a waterfall in Nepal. Yeah, exactly. That's what I need. That's what I require. So in The Sims, like you can just play stuff out of like the shop furniture and that's fine. But I'm more thinking, so if we have money, do we get groceries? Do we order them? Probably. I would like some money. Do you want to order some food? Only if you're going to order food with it, okay? I have water from Belle Delphine if you want. No, I don't want your used Belle Delphine water. Okay, I feel like this could work though. I think it could be okay. And everyone will just like, they won't work at a job, but as it'd basically be like selling things from their inventory. Oh my gosh, there's still food here. I don't know if you can hear what's happening in the other room, but it's chaos. Chaos is happening. Okay, I feel like this could work. They don't leave. All is sold from stand at front gate with honor system vibes brought in via food deliveries. All right. I feel like this resolves it. That settles it. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, it was ice. That was the chaos. That's good water. I like ice water. Build modes, deliveries. Excuse me. Coughing up a storm over here. I do want to show one more thing that I didn't show before. Oh, it won't let me zoom in at all. Okay. So this is what's going to get posted tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Please just be full screen. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. It's really hard to see it. I'm annoyed. I'll just download it. It's fine. This is the Icelandic farm concept, anyway. I was trying to show you. So, we got a sheep herder, a shepherd, and sheep, and each sheep is its own color. Right, so then when you shear it, you get different colored wool for different colored knitting. So she's knitting with the wool from this little guy. Get some farming up in here. Fresh baked pie cooling on a windowsill. A child and his dog. How cute. Old people and knitting. Sitting cozy by the fire. And beautiful scenery. Yeah. Like a bit more than some. Well, now you're too greedy. But yeah, this was like the vibe pick that's going out tomorrow on this. I just noticed there's like a missing spot in the dirt. Oh well. I love this little old lady. That's me. Anyway,
Do it! Just do it!
wow, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Hadokinen. Are you actively on the hunt then? I don't know if I'll press that button again. You didn't like that? I loved that. That was very motivational and I appreciated it. Hunting indeed. My place of employment probably is gonna be hiring now. Yeah, they're like not hiring any more contractors, only local employees. Double burp. Too tempted. Yeah, the just do it's a rare one. Looking at ESS career thing, position hasn't come up. Not yet. One brain cell. Yeah, they were like, we're not hiring, or we're not going to keep our contractors. We're only going to do internals. So like, it makes me think there's a bit of a compression right now. And I think my job was like always intended to be like shrinking because we're almost done making the facility. You got a start date. Nice. What was your job? I was an automation engineer for the European Spallation Source, which is like a particle accelerator facility here in Lund in Sweden. But I gave notice, so I'm done at the beginning of September. And Hadokinen lives in Sweden, but not in the same part. The fire slowed it down a few months. But still. 24th. So, ooh, nice. 3 weeks of freedom. You live in Sweden? I do. I'm not from Sweden, though. I'm from the US and living in Sweden on now permanent residence. I earned my permanent residence from being here long enough. Very big deal. Yeah, it is cool. That gave me the freedom to quit my job. Which is very nice. Because now I get to be a full-time game dev in September. Most people want to bounce out of the US these days. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. Yeah, I started looking after January 6th. If you recall. January 6th. Yeah, I just got it so recently, Uruk. Thank you. Bolts needed some serious tightening, but I has an assembled new chair. Nice. Sitting pretty. January 6th of this year. No, when Donald Trump lost re-election, and on January 6th, his supporters stormed the Capitol. I was working as a U.S. government employee at the time, and it scared the shit out of me. So I started looking for other jobs, and I was like, I've always wanted to live in Sweden. Let's look for jobs in Sweden. And I got one, so I moved. Boolean, hello. Welcome in. Okay, I don't even want to talk about medieval because that one doesn't really spark joy for me. So I'm gonna leave it out. Hope you're well. I am so well. I'm a little like, I can tell that like just under the surface I need to cry. You know what I mean? But it's not quite there yet. Like I said this morning to Coda, we were talking about what we wanted to do for the day, and I was like, I feel like I need to not have any plans for the next week. And I like almost cried when I said it because I was just like, I'm so done. I'm so done having plans right now. I'll keep streaming because streaming is fun, and I always get really bored if I don't. Spark joy gives me flashbacks of throwing away my stuff. Oh no. I won't cry on stream, hopefully. I shall prepare a copy of Titanic, milady. You're smelling onions. It's been a roller coaster since 2016. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we're getting good stuff done. I've only almost cried on stream like 3 times now. Really? I'm a very emotional person. I've learned about myself. Trans people deserve so much better than our governments. Absolutely. Absolutely. One rental of Inside Out, armed and ready. No. I'm logical, right? And I like think things through, but I'm so emotional. I feel everything so much. How to Train Your Dragon 3 too. Poor dad dies. Spoilers. No, I've only seen the first one, so I wouldn't even know what's going on in the third one. No, I didn't. You did that. Coda cried. Should we talk about it? You want to talk about it? We're watching Inside Out in college at the university's free theater on campus. It's a children's movie. It's like a bunch of people brought their little siblings for like family week or whatever. And feelings help to translate information. That's so true. We get to this like pivotal moment in Inside Out where I think like the imaginary friend just died, and she's like on the bus to go back to Minnesota, and I just loudly hear in a otherwise silent theater full of children, and I look over and it's Coda sobbing. And I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's like growing up so hard. Then why did you lie if you're secure? Oh my god. And like you could hear like some of the little kids be like, who's crying? It was my grown-ass husband. Oh, hi. That startled me. Maybe. Oh my god. My wife always looks at me during the sad parts to see if I'm crying. Watch the dang thing. That's amazing. Oh god. That's amazing. Hi, carrot cake. Oh, it's okay. No one's crying. Yeah. She's like a parrot. A little parrot on my shoulder. Cry during the Brave Little Toaster too. I mean, you just cry all the time. I'm just kidding. He really doesn't. That's why it's so funny. Because he just like, it was like so out of character and like, must have been a good movie. Hey. I gotta give her more attention, I guess. I do want to touch on one more theme before we run out of time today. So I'm gonna jump back in focus. So one flavor, one theme that I really like I'm dying to do, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna work. So we're just going to talk about it. It's the magic / fall / bakery / tea / Gilmore Girls / Salem theme. I'm just going to copy that because that's a lot. I would love this. I love this flavor. I love this aesthetic. I don't know if it would actually be a small enough scope. It was probably a coincidence. It was at an emotional moment. Coda just realized what the Cokes and popcorn cost him. It was like $2. It was the school theater, so everything was really cheap. But that's really funny. Any other movie theater, you'd be spot on. Yeah, our school theater was like free movies and $1 for a popcorn and $1 for a drink. Who made Coda cry? The people at Pixar. People who make children's movies made Coda cry. Okay, pros. Happy fall vibes. Just in time for fall. Cons. Continuing a fall vibes game into winter might be disheartening. Just came back. Yeah, we were just talking about, for some reason, me crying. And then Coda tried to suggest. Coda slandered me with falsities by saying that I cried when we went to see Inside Out. But he is the one who embarrassed himself. Not saying there's anything wrong with crying. Crying is good. I cry all the time. I'm a very emotional person. But not in this case. So shame on him. Slander spoken. I libeled you. Wow. Winter is coming. Yeah, exactly. Me and Bestie. Oh, I missed that. Went to the cinema a few weeks ago. The price of the cola was as much as my petrol there. 30 miles. Jesus. I haven't cried in 2.5 years or so. Cut an onion. Can't? I understand that. I understand what you mean. I did cry a couple weeks ago. Yeah. That was That was intense. That was so gratifying and just like such a fantastic moment. My body would rather make me explode from blood pressure than cry. Pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. I get what you mean though. I cry when I bike in cold wind. Oh yeah, that too. You know what makes iHeart cry every time? You mean ever, Tim? Girl stops meeking out and asks boy to get potards. Potart tragedy. Do you guys know this one? Because I cry ever, Tim. Okay, happy fall vibes, just in time for fall. Continuing fall vibe game. Into winter might be disheartening. Which Steam Festival coming up next year? Cons, occult life sims are not popular. Seeing scenes from Apollo 11. Ooh. Such a fucking male. Potatoes? Pop-Tarts. Is Apollo 11 the like, you mean the real life recording of the launch explosion? Scenes from Band of Brothers can do it too. Just some manly tears streaking down my cheeks. Movie or life disaster, ongoing moon, not being able to land. The other ship blew up a little. Just a little blow up. I cry most days. Like to play cat roulette on our cats. See how far I can get through the new feed until someone posts a memorial to their cat that passed. Why do you do this to yourself? Wanna cry right now? No, 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 no. You gotta be 40 IQ to understand this poem. Solidarity, that's nice. Alright. Girl stops meeking out and asks boy to get potarts. He does. Then girl takes deep breath and girl says, BF, I am pregnant. Will you stay my BF? And he says, no. Girl is hurt, broken. Girl cried and runs away from boy without eating Pop-Tart. And she has low blood sugar. So she falls. Boy run over to her. She dead. Boy cry. I said no to be your BF. 'Cause I wanna be your husband. He screams and throws Pop-Tart at wall. A beautiful diamond ring was inside. Like this if you cry ever, Tim. Gregnant. It should be Gregnant, but this one's old, so it's not a thing yet. Modern classic. Didn't cry when I buried my squad mates in Vietnam, but I did cry Inside Out. Okay. Good to keep in touch with your emotions. Mortality. I used to go months, years without crying. That all changed when daughter number 1 arrived. I've been an emotional wreck ever since. Oh, that's beautiful. Romeo and Juliet for the kids. Basically Romeo and Juliet right here. Wow. Thank you. Okay. Concepts. may do better as a shop sim. Might very narrow scope of what life is doesn't fit genre. Going through these and like the pros and cons, and like some of them I don't even want to like do because I just know that they're not great. I'm really leaning towards the Japanese city block. The thing about the space one, that it's might feel too limited, and what's the point? I feel like that fits most of these as a concern. Might be too boring. Might be boring. What's the point without additional gameplay? Might be better as a shop sim. I think the office, whether it's a Japanese city office or just a regular office, I feel like it's the closest fit to what I think of as a game sim. Or a life sim. God, my brain. I'm cooked. I'm going to snooze ads. Because we're getting close. I'm going to block raids. Because I don't want to stay much longer because I need sleep, I think. But, okay. Grumpy Game Dev, welcome in. It is I, Heart. Funny voice. Sorry, that was so cheesy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting close to the end if you can't tell. I'm in too deep. And I'm trying to keep something. Instead I'm going under. Literally the most Minnesotan thing you've said in recent memory. Which part? Oh, Stevie, welcome back. Yeah, you got a gift sub. The sense I walked in part. Oh. Went and got a beef patty and beer. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy. And I just can I ask you a coding question? Absolutely. Yes. Take me away. What are you thinking? No, Rage. No. Better than a beer patty with a mug of beef. I don't know. Coda, don't fart on me. Yeah, ask me a question. And I'm just thinking, it doesn't have to be Japanese city, but I feel like city. Why is it so dark? Because I live in Sweden and it's 10 p.m. And the summer solstice was like over a month ago. Jättebra. Självklart. Whereabouts are you? I'm in Malmö region. I'm in Lund, so southern Sweden. I was on Zillow, saw a house in Sweden. Was it my house? I hope not. We're not trying to sell it. Vaguely Asian adjacent city then. Well, I'm just thinking it could just be an office. It could just be a city. Studied in Uppsala for a semester. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's very far. That's very far from here. You have the creepiest art. Oh, it's probably my house then. Tips for choosing when to make helper class, child node components, auto loads, and what more I can do to keep it structured and avoid bloat. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have like, there's no perfect way to do it, right? And it's really up to you. But something that I look at, and maybe this is obvious, so I'm sorry if I'm just being obvious. How long is a script? And is there, like, if you're saying, like, we're talking Godot here, you're doing a character controller on a character body 2D, 3D. You're probably gonna have like your movement logic in that script, and then you're also gonna have like a bunch of other stuff because it's the topmost node of the character. If there's anything that can control itself, take it out. Take it out of the that script and put it its own, basically. And like be okay with flexibility and like iterate. Oh, the Fry's dog. Yeah, that one was very sad. Yeah, just be willing to iterate on it. Be willing to go back later and pull stuff out when you see it becoming too big and thinking it would work on its own. That's all I can really say. But it's something you just like with practice get better at seeing, I think. A high-rise building with different floors you swap between. Yeah, that could be cool. Malmo's where the good weather is. Exactly. Exactly. We have the good weather and the cheaper housing. And the larger immigrant population. So like English is a lot more common here. But if you're learning Swedish, it's really hard to talk to people here because the accent's really strong. Part of the roof having paintings of random dudes. Yeah, that sounds exactly like my house. How do I get good at working with a large pile of code and not get lost? Yagni principle? What is that? No, I don't want to see it. That's okay. That sounds creepy. Angel Homes Commune just means like the name of the very small area. Jättebra, tack för tips. 12 clarts. I don't know if that was actually helpful, but oh, you ain't gonna need it. Yeah, you can post a link. I just don't want to look because I don't like creepy things. Vesters Jean. I still don't know what that is. Alright, I am gonna look on a different screen though. No, I'm curious. Ooh. That's a huge property. 7 rooms? I'm not seeing the starting bid price. Oh wow, Windows. I don't think I can afford this place. Yeah. You Denmark. Wait. Oh, it's got gnomes. Oh, I see. We could start the commune. Yeah, I mean, it'd be big enough space for it. Library and a workshop. It sounds like it's made for a commune. Do you want it to be in Sweden? Where do they do the human sacrifices? Probably in the workshop. Yeah, that just sounds like gnomes, Rage. Have like little faces poking out of a tree. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's like already the dirtiest place. Are you guys gonna start a commune? I'll fund it, not gonna lie. Really? Just for the lulz? I think it would be cool. They got floor drains, and I assume, yeah. For the blood. Yeah, exactly. Easy cleanup. A dinosaur skeleton in the wall of the bathroom. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna expand on this a little bit with like the tiny bit of time we have left. Concepts. Live as an office worker. Choose your specialty as various computer roles. Computer-based roles. Live as a chef, making sushi or ramen. Starting as a delivery boy. Live as a convenience worker. I guess convenience is fine. Convenience worker with no conveni. I'm sorry. I don't know. See, that's why I need to research. Be a hiki. Graham, the game? What does that mean? But a convenience store worker in a small town. Well, it's just like, it's not even a small town, it's a city. Oh, in Kobani. Kobani. He lives in Japan. Does he work at one of those? Hey, ho, komori. What? Isn't that... What? Yeah, I know Graham. I don't know his life story, though. He's a big deal DevOps dude. Oh, so you're just saying he lives in, like, an office... He's a salary man? Yeah. Stocking shelves and ringing up customers. And then maybe live as a gaming streamer. Never leave your house. That's it. Never leaves the house. Oh. Oh, but that's like realism. Yeah, they put realism in the game instead of keeping it actually cozy. But it does give you something to do, which is kind of nice. Like, never leaves the house. Live as a karaoke bartender / attendant, because it's supposed to be all city life, so we don't want to have like hot springs. Live as a teacher for the at the local school. I'm writing live, but I mean work. So you can be an office worker, and then we can have a bunch of specialties, but they're all basically the same, where you're just like at a computer. So like you could be a programmer, you could be a salesperson, finance person, communication / marketing. You could be management. Chef, convenience store, a streamer, karaoke bar, bartender, attendant, basically the same thing as a convenience store service person. Janitor, I do like that. Work as a teacher, work as a janitor at the office building, or any other professional building. Management isn't work. That's true. Bus driver, other driver. I don't want to have to make vehicles. There's no stories, Rage. This isn't that kind of game. Street food vendor. Wouldn't that be a chef? But I can add a note. Also, street food stands. We could have... So, one that's like generic is a mail delivery person. Isn't that how chefing works? Shift. I'm just saying there can be different locations, but you're still the same job. You still like same skills, same approximate tree of progression. But maybe you mean more like a self-employed? Work as a self-employed street food stand. Vendor. Are those common? A mail delivery person? My office now has an executive level AI czar who tries to get people fired for not being sufficiently pro AI. That's disgusting. Hairstylist, manicurist, other beauty service. Ooh, yes. Tattoo artist. Well, it's Japan, so that they don't really do tattoos, right? AI-based orthodoxy dinosaurs, everyone else. Teach teens math. I heard teens can't read anymore. Japan is big tattoos? What? Isn't it like if you have tattoos, you can't go to bathhouses and stuff? I like the idea of the beauty thing, but I'm worried that it's expanding the scope too much. Like, cause yeah, the more different types of things, and like the creatures don't even have fingernails. But maybe we should have just like a generic clothing store, because I do want to have clothes. Work as a clothing store / shop attendant. Yeah, mafia and tattoos, exactly. Yeah. So it wouldn't be like casual tattoo shop on the street, I would assume. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. Honestly, I'm gonna like this. I think is good. I'm gonna put this one as a maybe. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe. We're gonna have to leave in a minute. I'm gonna put this one as a maybe. Go to high school, public schools, and wear a uniform. Probably not college. We'll skip college. I like this. Eat sushi, ramen, poke bowls, tempura. Or what are the stick things? Like the shish kebab that's like just like food on a stick. Street food, elaborate desserts. Pocky. No, that's not what I meant. Skewers. That's what I meant. Skewered street food, elaborate desserts. Boba. Off the record, yeah, of course. It tends to get people's attention at the very least. Skewered boba. Oh, we should have a boba shop. Or boba or street food. Delivery person. Sing karaoke. Idols? Should we have an idol career? That's a bit of scope creep, huh? Let's not do that. Let's put that as a maybe. Idol career? I feel like people would want that. All right, we gotta raid. I already know where we're going. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna be back again tomorrow morning. So in like 12 hours, 12 and a half hours. So we'll do more of this. I mean, I think we're past the writing. I'm pretty happy with what we have here. So maybe we'll do a bit of drawing, do a bit of modeling, do a little bit of bug fixing because I got some bugs that need fixing. And such as that. We're gonna go say hi to Jackie. She just published her Steam page, so let's all go say hi and then wishlist it. Thank you for the giant emotes. Rough Night, welcome in. Hello and goodbye. Thank you for the microscape. All right. You guys are lovely. I agree. All right, go be nice. Go say something nice, and then go wishlist Jackie's game. All right, bye. Bye, YouTube. Goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye. I forgot to even